Erin, obviously a disappointing result this afternoon. What do you make of the performance?
I think personally my performance was good as scoring the only goal, but I think we could have been a bit more clinical with our chances. Definitely cut out some of the chances they were getting, the crosses in they were getting, and then that would have obviously led to maybe less goals. But some of the goals are a bit unstoppable, like the free kicks and stuff, that absolutely worldy of a free kick. So unfortunately we can't really do much about that. But personally I think my performance was good considering scoring the goal, and if we can try and work on that and get more clinical with our finishes, then that'll be perfect.
You got the goal just before half time. How important was it to go in with a goal on the score sheet?
It's important if we had conceded a bit less and it was maybe like 3-1 or something like that, then we would have felt more like we can get back in it and we score like 2 more goals and then we're drawing. But I think the scoreline was still very against us, but it was still like a positive thing and showing that we can actually finish. But we just need to work on doing that a bit more, and then on defending as well.
It must have been encouraging because you came out second half and really for long spells in that second half you limited Preston to quite a lot in front of goal, so that must have been encouraging for you and the team. Yeah,
definitely. It was a bit of a weird one because we felt like we got up the pitch more in the first half, but then we conceded a lot more. But in the second half it was only 2-0. But we didn't get up as more, so we need to try and get that balance of like being able to defend and not conceding, and then also getting up and being clinical at the same time.
For you personally, must be nice to get your first goal here at the Mazuma Mobile Stadium. What did that mean to you personally?
Yeah, it was really good. It was nice hearing all the crowd getting behind us, especially when the scoreline is against us, and willing us on to keep going and getting the ball out the back of the net and just restarting and trying to lift the energy a bit to maybe get another goal. Obviously that didn't happen today, but in another situation it might have gone a bit more our way.
We look at last season, and I think it was a similar time of the year when we felt a heavy defeat away at Accrington Stanley, and from that moment on, it was like a turning point, I suppose. Results started picking up, performances started picking up. Is that how you see the result today, as an opportunity to really, knuckle down and put things right? Yeah,
I think hopefully it seems like at the start of this, I joined a bit after that spell where we lost a bit, but I heard about it, and it seems like the first few matches we just have to settle into it, and then towards the end of the season we get the results. So we need to try maybe limit it to as least games as possible to settle into it, so that we don't lose as many points, and then build on that, and then hopefully, especially the bigger teams in the league, if we can get to beating them, then we can maybe get a higher finish up the table.
We could sense a disappointment at full time. What was the message in the dressing room after that one?
It was just to reflect on all our own experiences and our own play, and also remember that it was a harsh game and this is a big pitch, and it was a tough opponent. And last season we played them a few times in the cup and the league, and we know how tough they are and how fast they are up front. So it's just reflecting on that as a team and individually, and make sure we communicate with each other and try and be a bit more level-headed on the pitch is definitely one to take away.
And finally, that said, how hungry is this group of players and management to put things right in the next outing?
I think really hungry, especially when we've come and had all the amazing fans here watch us. And last season we got positive results from that, but this is our first loss here, and we want to really show everyone that we mean business, and we're not just someone who will roll over and let loads of goals in, and we want to show the fans that, and obviously give them a good game and want them to be entertained by us. And yeah, we're really hungry to get back out there and score goals.